defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision why I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Washington Commanders and our home team. Through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready! 19, 18!
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. That's him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set! 65.
Running back sent in motion left. Daniels on 1st down. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Been a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
From the pistol, here to Walker. Drops for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Connects on the crossover. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Washington first down.
First give of the game to the LSU product. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Bronco 80.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Giving this to Konsky-Mount. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you worry about have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now Daniels on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going on 1st down. It starts. His first throw is an interception. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18
That's
Cardinal.
good for Washington. First down.
70 Timberwolf.
First and goal at the 4.
Krosky Merritt can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
They ought to get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Daniels from the pistol. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Go play action. Here's Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. You just get the playoff. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ready up.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. From the gun, here's Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. Makes it in for the touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Liking it. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
To throw again on second down. Daniels Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and short, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it over the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
On first down, they'll run. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Daniels now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up the in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Daniels throwing on third. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They've got a man in motion. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Throw left side, complete. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you can feel it. You can feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them. And to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's completed right side. 40. Hits the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Eagles parlay the turnover into a lead. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Charles loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Walker on first down. Now he's past the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. And that play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and there's 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Offense is set. First and 10. Krusty Merritt straight ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
So a difficult third down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More coming your way from Brooklyn. Stick around. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Darts out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on them quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Dart gonna throw again. Connects on the crosser. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious hit. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working inside the red zone. It is caught left side. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Hurt. Cougar 19. Ready.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Ready, set.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. He'll put everything he's got behind it. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's the handoff. Hits a seam at the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's able to tip this one in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming
celebrating that run. But you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive. Just a whole bunch of celebrations.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Get it. 70,
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Come on. Hit. Look at 19.
It's 3rd and 2, and now Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now, with a first down following that last play.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Washington.
On the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Daniels back to throw. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down, Commanders.
All set now. First and 10.
19 Tiger.
They send the tight end in motion. Rolling on first down. Daniels. Hauled in left side. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at
Pass
the
the 60.
13-yard
Pass
line.
the 60. Go.
In the red zone on first. Caught by his back. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb and keep going. But that second hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now Dart. Looking right, and he finds him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The 37-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 60 back. Go.
From the red zone now. Throw left side. Oh, the football's loose. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and the chance to add to their lead.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Dart now against the blitz. Throw is caught. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. It's coming. Here's Dart. On him quick, and they bring him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Brings it in. Touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got a man left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Here's a dive up the middle. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Comes, this is Lee. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
On the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Daniels now. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Right back to Pacheco. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Brooklyn, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19 Tiger.
It's Pacheco again. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll go back to Pacheco on first. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Second down run by Pacheco. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now darts going to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Jump off, pop on back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I don't know why every once once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Finds a man right side. And he's brought down after a short game.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Setting him on the dive. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th. McPherson at the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. For the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fields this one at the 3. Keeps away from one. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
49-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you keep.
The ball's out, he lost it. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Now Daniels off the play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Working quickly here.
It's 2nd down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Eagles getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. And that's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Line up the design keeper. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that's it for us here.